Hi there, future forecasting subscribers. Dick Allgaier here. It's late at night in Honolulu. I just finished a long conversation with our founder, Nicole, talking with Michael. We have a series of these conversations. If you're at the founder level, we pick different founders and we try to do 2 a month. And we're trying to get to as many as possible. And they get to have a one-on-one conversation with me sitting in, and we just completed Nicole's conversation. And I wanted to tell you some of the topics. As we did the conversation, I was taking notes. So I'll tell you what we talked about to let you know if this is of interest to you. Nicole was very interested in harmonic frequencies and vibrational levels and how that affects. She does some work on how that affects human beings, the vibrational energies type of things. Are they a weapon or are they healing? They can be either one. But we talked about that, and we talked about how does a distortion in the harmonic field affect your health. Michael talked about how he sees this and how he has a different term than harmonics. It was a very interesting that was a very interesting kickoff of our conversation. We got into where memories are stored. Are they synapses in your brain, or are they stored outside? Is the brain an access point? And we got into how memory and consciousness works. How does a smell or an old song trigger a memory of a previous time? That was very interesting. We started to get into black magic, and that's okay. We talked a little bit about that. Then we talked about the God helmet, and Nicole showed us her God helmet, and I asked her how she's using that, and we talked about a way that might not be good for you if you're using vibrational frequencies on your head. Michael had a warning about that. We jumped to what corporations are investing in human Neuralink interface technology, which corporations, and how that's going, the technology interface with humanity. We talked about endocrine and neurotransmitter manipulation. We were getting deep on this one. She brought up multivite. Is that a space portal mineral? Is it an artifact of wars from previous civilizations? Something I'd never heard of. Noebium, human uses of a metallic Noebium. You'll have to hear it to understand. That was over my head. How globalists are incentivizing people to move out of certain areas using current events. Getting a little dark there. Safe places to live. Nicole wanted to know where's a safe place in America, and we talked about that for a while. What's the real story about behind the Justice Department charging Binance and issues with Kraken? Cryptos. Got into crypto exchange management and what's really going on. The big story broke today on Binance. We talked about what's going to happen to the banking system, and we wrapped it up with did you know that if you're carrying large amounts of money, that the strips in $100 bills, these strips right here, they have readers. I keep a little cash in my drawer. They have readers that if you're driving down the freeway, they have a sensor that can know that you're carrying cash, and it can count how much. Just a little warning on where you're going to keep your money. So it was a real interesting conversation with Nicole. It'll be available tonight. I'm editing it right now, and we're posting it. These should go up at the same time at the founders level. Other new material that we've got coming, the remote viewers just worked 2 projects. We're debriefing them tomorrow, and they'll be up in the next few days, and then probably next week. I know one was a person target. I don't know who it was yet. Interesting person. And one was a technology target that was really interesting to me. Again, I'm blind to these. I know it involved a person. I know the other one was some type of technology. So we've got some really good remote viewing projects coming up. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Thank you for supporting us. The founder conversation. If you want a taste of these founder conversations, you can, at the visionary level, we post some of the previous ones, so you can hear those and see if they're of interest to you. Personally, the Founders Conversations, I would pay my own money to hear these. I get to take part in them, so it's a joy in my life to be able to sit in and just hear what the founders think about and how Michael interacts with them. Really interesting stuff. So that's it for the update. I do apologize for this being an advertisement for the Founders level. I'm sure some of you will sound off on that below. Go ahead, put comments up, let me have it. Thank you for subscribing. That's all for now. Aloha.